because once again, you can see it from back there. I mean, I'm logged into YouTube here, but I just... Okay.
Welcome to Scarlet Knights football. And we need to beat this. Good afternoon. We are coming to you live from Joe Walsh Stadium in North Andover, Massachusetts, where today we've got some football for you. It is the North Andover Scarlet Knights freshman team hosting the Middies of Dracut High School. Good afternoon and welcome. Alongside, well, we've got a ton of folks today. We've got Josh, we've got Nate, we've got Nick, and I'm Bill Robert. Thank you. Actually, we just, Josh, I need a refresher, your last name.
It's Joshua Kinane.
Joshua Kinane, that's right. Josh Kinane. Also, Nate Wilmot and Nick Kissel upstairs to start off on camera. And I'm Bill Robert, here to give you the action today. And we see both teams getting ready on the field, getting set to go here. And we'll be ready to go in just a few minutes here. Dracut, I think, just got here not too long ago. And we actually got numbers for the rosters not too long ago either, so hopefully we'll be able to get through all this pretty quickly. But anyway, let's talk about the freshman team for the Scarlet Knights. So far, they have a record of 2-2 on this season. They started the season in a game that you actually saw here with an well, actually, no, that was a third one in, but they did start the season with an impressive game, a 36-8 win over the Chelmsford Lions. And then after that, they went to Billerica, and they lost there 22-6. They repeated that score, although they were on the winning side the next week as they hosted Malden Catholic. And Malden Catholic varsity lost, the JV lost, but the freshmen won. Final score, North Andover 22 and Malden Catholic 6. Last week they hit the road to take on Tewksbury. That game ended in a loss for the Scarlet Knights. So far, they are 2-2 so far, which I believe is of any of the North Andover high school football teams. They've got the best record. They're 2-2 right now. The varsity team is 1-3. And I'm not sure. Last I knew, the junior varsity had yet to win a game, but we'll double check that later on. But anyway, speaking of the varsity team, tonight varsity team is on the road taking on the same at Dracut High School. And actually, even though we won't have a crew there, we were able to come to an agreement with our friends over at Dracut Access Television. We'll be able to simulcast their telecast live, and that'll be tonight on both the main channels here on Cam Access and on Cam HD. Both of those you can see. And the pregame starts at 6:55. Kickoff is at 7. And we're actually bringing you this action today. And after this, I believe there's another freshman game coming up next Friday. And that freshman game, they'll be taking on the Andover Golden Warriors. We'll bring that one to you right here also on Cam Sports. Another Cam Sports presentation next Tuesday, actually, at 6 p.m. It's the one and only home appearance of the North Andover Unified Basketball Team. We'll be there to bring you that action, too. And that'll be a 6 o'clock start. Pre-game will start at 5:55, and that'll be on Tuesday, the 13th of April. And it'll be on our main channel, Cam Access, which obviously is channel 22 if you're a Comcast subscriber, 24 if you're with Verizon. And also if you're on Verizon, it'll be on Cam HD, which is channel 2124. Much like the same channel arrangements today. Today we're on Cam Access and Cam HD, and next week's freshman game will also be on Cam Access and Cam HD. And after that, pretty much the Fall 2 sports schedule will pretty much wind down. So next week will be the last of it. We had the last of our track meets last week, I believe, actually a couple of days ago. So we had that. So track's done. They've still got a couple of meets, but the meets are away. They'll be on the road. So the last of the home meets. So our track coverage for the year has finished. We've got more swim and dive tomorrow. They'll be in action, and we'll have that for you too. That'll also be on. Actually, it'll be on tomorrow. It'll be on Cam Ed, which will be 99 on Comcast and 28 on Verizon, and it'll also be on Cam HD as well too. And we'll bring that meet to you live from the high school at Greater Lawrence Technical. So we'll have that. So still a bunch of things on the cards here, things to be taking basically a look at on Cam Sports. Thank you very much for tuning in today. And so after this, after that next week, we'll be able to just wrap things up and basically wait for the spring sports to start. And that'll start the second week of May, I believe. May 12th will be the first of the events, and I believe it'll be track and field, so we'll be back out at the Faris facility out at up the street here at the upper field complex. We're at the lower field today, obviously, Walsh Stadium, and the teams are getting ready, and we'll have it in just a little bit here as we're getting ready for the kickoff here. But the team's still working out, so we're going to be a little delayed here. But nonetheless, we're live, and I've got a microphone, so let's talk about some other sports stuff here, too. I don't know if you saw this in the North Andover Journal, but if you watch the North Andover Journal, which is basically, it's on Cam Access all the time, just double-check the viewing listings on our website, or you can even check it out on YouTube. And there are a couple of sports stories in this edition of the North Andover Journal. The first one is a quick highlight package from the last 3 varsity football games played here at Walsh Stadium. The game against Chelmsford, the game against Billerica, that heartbreaking 29-27 loss, and also the big loss to Tewksbury. But all 3 of those, we do have a highlight package. And also something special that the athletic department put together. I mean, a lot of times you hear in the news, you get the Division I or Division II signing days, and the people sign, students sign their letters of intent to go to colleges. Well, there's really no such ironclad letter of intent for Division III athletes, but still they want to have a nice little thing going. So they actually had a Division III signing day here. It was actually late March, a couple of weeks ago. But we have highlights of that too with the students who came for the signing day. You'll get to meet them, and that's on the North Andover Journal too. And once again, you can catch that on Cam Access or Cam HD, or on the web on YouTube. So there's a lot to go there. Another big news announcement, and this is actually the first time we've mentioned this anywhere, is now North Andover Cam will be available to watch live on your set-top boxes. We just went live yesterday, and now, if you don't have access to a computer, but you have a streaming device, if you have Roku or Apple TV, all you have to do is install the Tightrope ScreenWeave app, and we'll give you more information on that on the website. But now you can watch Cam Access and Cam Ed and GovCam on your Roku and your Apple TV device using the ScreenWeave app. So that's another way to basically get to watch North Andover Cam, and both of those will be our live streams. And eventually we'll have video-on-demand program libraries up too. We're in the midst of doing all that work right now. So there you go. So North Andover Cam now available, not just on TV, not just online via streaming off our website, but if you've got a Roku or an Apple TV and you install the ScreenWeave app, you can watch North Andover Cam. By the way, not just North Andover Cam, but public access centers from all around the nation. You can see all the different things that happen on community media, and that's once again the ScreenWeave app, and that's so you get that. And North Andover Cam is on there. We actually went live with it last night, and we're still putting parts of it together, but the live streaming portion is on right now. And one of the next things we'll do probably is start putting up a whole bunch of Cam Sports stuff. Some of the things are already up, like if you want to watch meetings and things like that, we have all the different meetings that we cover. All the ones that we did cover anyway, be it select board now, or school committee, or any of those will be on there. But a lot of the ones we've expanded, like the Affordable Housing Trust and the Master Plan Implementation Committee, a lot of those meetings, basically the meetings that we cover in town, you can watch those now on demand via our site. So once again, that's YouTube and Apple TV. Roku and Apple TV with the ScreenWeave app. And there will be a notification on the website. We'll probably put it on social media too, as to how you can get that. So that just went live last night, and this is the first time we're mentioning it anywhere. So there you go. So you'll be able to watch our North Andover Cam programming on your YouTube, on your Roku rather, or Apple TV, not just on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. And the nice thing about that is too, obviously, it's funny because when we mention to people that the stuff's on YouTube, and a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to sit around my computer and watch TV. But here, if you've got a Roku, if you've got an Apple TV, bingo! So you can actually just watch this programming and watch it right directly on your TV, which is pretty cool. And they're about to set, I believe, to do the coin flip here. At least I thought that's what they were doing, as they were starting to get together from the sidelines here. Once again, if you missed the earlier presentation, the explanation, Coach Tom Regan's Scarlet Knight squad right now, the freshmen, they're 2-2 on the season. 2 wins, 2 losses. They're coming off a loss, 32-14 defeat against the Redmen of Tewksbury, and that's last week. Malden Catholic, they beat them, and they also beat Chelmsford. The other loss was to Bill Rickham Memorial. So there you go. They're 2-2 right now. After this, they've got one game left. That's versus Andover. That's next Friday, the 16th. We will carry that one live for you, too. You can watch it right here on Cam Sports. And we're still waiting for the teams to get set up. So right now, the only running you're seeing doing this telecast is me running off at the mouth. But nonetheless, obviously, yeah, this will be edited for rebroadcast, folks. I just want to remind you once again that we're here for the home game today for the freshmen. We will not be on the road tonight for the varsity team. They're playing Dracut tonight in Dracut. However, we did strike a deal with our friends over at Dracut Access Television, so we will be carrying their telecast tonight. You basically can watch the simulcast. It'll be on Cam Access and Cam HD, and the game starts, the action starts at 6:55, and you can catch it on Cam Access and also Cam HD. Varsity team, they're basically, as far as the home games, they're done, so we've done our last varsity game already, but as I mentioned already, they're going to play Dracut tonight. Next week, they're on the road as well against Andover, and that'll pretty much wrap up things for the Scarlet Knight, the abbreviated, the COVID-19 shortened Fall 2 sports season. Although I must say, one of the fringe benefits of having the Fall 2 sports season, we're experiencing it right now because it is a beautiful day. I mean, normally when we do these football games, it's September, December, September, actually October, November. So, it's like really chilly, but no, now actually things are looking much better. In spring football, I mean, it harkens back to the days. How many people remember the USFL? There you go. I'm dating myself now. But anyway, So they're setting up and still getting a little more of a workout there for Dracut. A couple of the standouts here. Last time we mentioned some of the standouts for the freshman team. Jake Salfrank made some key catches last week. Also saw some good action from Colin Wananoe and Troy Takesian. A bunch of running, too, from Zach Walensky. I mean, that family right now, I mean, that's a big sports family here. Obviously, Zach and his older brother, Jake. Jake obviously starring on the basketball court and also starring on the football field. And Zach doing his part for the freshman team. So there have been a lot of good performances from the freshmen so far this year. And once again, they've got the best record of any of the Scarlet Knights football teams. Last I checked, the JV team was without a win. And actually, tell you what, while we're doing this, I do have a smartphone, so let's log into the Merrimack Valley Conference site and see what is going on with the JV team so we can give you that information as well here. MerrimackValleyConference.org. Here we are. Let's go to North Andover. And then, let's see, go to scores and standings. And let's go for JV football. Let's see how they're doing. Yeah, basically, that's that. There was some stuff going on, so they actually wound up canceling the rest of the JV schedule. So they basically finished the season at 0-3. What they did was some of the JV team basically the players from there get folded up into the varsity, and so they'll still get to play. But so there's no more JV football this year. But the freshmen still have 2 games, and we'll be bringing both of those to you right here on Cam Sports. And I think we're getting ready to go here as the teams. Thank you. And Josh told me that North Andover just won the coin flip. So did they receive? Are they choosing to receive or? Okay. Hey, that works. Hey, you might have a career as a spotter too, helping out here, which is good because sometimes it's hard as a single commentator. Sometimes you look around as to what's going on in the field, and you look at something like you're watching the play develop, or you're watching something going on in one part of the field, and all of a sudden on the other another part of the field, someone throws a flag or something, and just concentrating on you don't always get to see that. So it's one of those things like, what did they do? Oh, there was a flag. So that's one of those things. So let's see. North Andover event basically is chosen to receive. And so Dracut will be kicking off to open the game. We'll be doing 10-minute quarters today. And so let's see. 18. Number 18. That's Daquan Watson, who's doing the kickoff. And it's just a little bit of, let's see. Oh, we've got, and there we go. Let's see. That was number 14. That's Michael McNaught for the Scarlet Knights, who comes down with it and gets it. And so there we go. So Daquan Watson with the kick, and then was picked up by McNaught. And I guess he had a bit of trouble handling it originally, but then was able to pick it up. And the Scarlet Knights will start just inside their own 35-yard line. Actually, the chains are marked at the 35. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Scarlet Knights from their own 35, and that's how we will start this game here. As they get set up, and we'll see what they are doing here as they come to the line. And it looks like we might have a bit of either a shotgun or a wildcat going on here. So the snap is taken, and I believe that's Walensky. Walensky turning around, and he's got some space. Can he make it all the way? No, he can't. Collides off a player. Gets a nice first down and then some, though. Makes it all the way to about the 46-yard line of Dracut. Big initial run there by number 24, Zach Walensky. I'm sorry, it was the 47. Still a first down no matter what. First play from scrimmage. Big run there by Walensky. So it's interesting because last time we saw the Scarlet Knights, the quarterback was Dominic, and I double-checked it. It's Dominic Pafini. P-E-F-I-N-E. It's Pafini. And another snap, and here we go again, and it's the handoff in the backfield. Oh, he's tagged and drawn for a loss. That was McNaught, and that play went for Knott. Loss of about 5, maybe even 6. Let's see where they mark the ball. Looks like 6 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 16. for the Knights. So coming in from the sidelines with the play will be number 84. That's Troy Takesian. And here we go. Knights are coming up to the line. Early action here, first couple of minutes of this one. No score between the Scarlet Knights and the Dracut Middies. And once again, they're set up in a Wildcat. And snap is low. Walensky with a pass, and it's caught! He's got it! They're going to catch him. He's down to the 20, the 10, all the way down there. Pay dirt! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! No flag on the play. The only thing I didn't catch is the number of the player who caught the ball. Oh, that's you know, I mentioned him in the pregame, and he made some great catches last week, but not just a great catch here, but yards after the touchdown. Jake Solfrank, number 82, with the touchdown for the Scarlet Knights, and it's 6-0 now in favor of North Andover as they come up and get ready for the. Let's see. I'm assuming they are going for the 2-point conversion. And here we go once again. They're set. Here's the snap. Walensky hands it off. He is stopped right behind the line. The conversion attempt is no good. But North Andover gets the first points of the game. They are out to a 6-0 lead now. And we mentioned last week some good catches from Jake Solfrank. He made a great catch there and then just turned on the jets and made it all the way down there. Nice job there. And the touchdown throw, by the way, the pass from Zach Walensky. So Walensky being, well, if it was his brother, I'd say he was a Jake of all trades. But actually, this will work too. He's a Zach of all trades. How's that? That still works. That totally works. So 8:21 left to go in the first period, first quarter, first part of the game, however you want to say it. Sometimes period will pop in there. I'm normally a hockey guy, so. Well, they do call it the first period sometimes in football too, but normally it's just the first quarter. And here we go. Here's the kick, and the kick is going to be made by Roberto Rivera Munoz. And goes up, and a nice kick. Oh, and he muffs it, but he's able to get it back now. And let's see. He runs to the right, gets some yardage, and then gets down and tackled with it. And number 21 there, number 21 being, let's see here. Number 21 is Israel De Jesus. So he has the return. Nice return, by the way. Get some yardage out of it. And so now Dracut will have it in their own territory, but still pretty good field position there. It looks to be about 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. So. Hey, never mind YouTube guy, Josh. You just became my spotter. Oh, there you go. All right, so here we go. Dracut, their first play from scrimmage, coming to the line. And the quarterback there, I believe, is number 19. We'll double check that. And he's going to run it forward. And they do get some yardage out of it. A few yards anyway. So let's see here. Looks to be 49 who's the quarterback. And if that's the case, that's Orlando Rodriguez. All right, let's see here. So here's the snap. It is 49. That is, and it's handed off by Dracut. And they get, I think, all the way, they're across midfield anyway, but I think, yeah, they got to about the, the 48-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and about 1. And, yeah, the quarterback is number 49. That's Orlando Rodriguez. So here's a joke for all you musicians here. Would the Dracut coaching staff be considered the MIDI controllers? That's a really niche joke, but I'm sure any musicians out there are laughing their tails off. Anyway, they're in a shotgun formation now. Or is it the Wildcat? Either way, they've got a player in motion, and there's Rodriguez. He's going to try and go around and get the first down. Can he get there? No, he can't. He stopped short. Knocked out at about the 50. That's a good play there, and all of a sudden Dracut finds himself facing 4th down. as Rodriguez called his own number, tried to go around the right side. But he was stopped up and then basically just hit right out of bounds. And they're going to go for it, 4th and 3. So here we go, and once again. Okay, Rodriguez this time going under center. And takes a snap. Pitch. And let's see. Oh, no. Nice defense. Gets nice penetration in the backfield there. And they hold him up and stop him again. Not only do they take away more yardage, but they also take over the ball as the Middies give it up on downs. And it was tossed to 24 there, who was, let's see here. We might have to check that because I don't see a 24 on the roster. I see a 34, but not a 24. But anyway, the ball is at midfield, and North Andover takes over, and they've already got a 6-point lead. Hopefully they can add to that right now as they come to the line. And once again, they've got Zach in the back. And he takes it once again. He's just going to grab it and run. And he gets around the left side, the right side rather, and he's still going. Can he make it all the way? He can't. He's driven out of bounds at about the 23. Nope, they call it the 25. No, I'm sorry, the 30. So there you go. First down for the Scarlet Knights once again, first play from scrimmage. And they turn that into a 20-yard gain. And it's 1st and 10 again. This time they're at the Dracut 30. Yeah, just keep an eye because that's us on the air. So here we go again. Scarlet Knights on the move. 1st and down, 1st and 10 from the 30. There's a snap, handed off, and with it there's McNaught. McNaught gets around the left side. Can he cut in? He's still up. Did he make the pylon? Think he might have been stopped a yard short. But still a nice run there by McNaught. And so, yeah, you get down to about the 3. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. And it's taken the Scarlet Knights two plays to get down that far. 2 nice runs, one by Walensky, one by McNaught. And here we go. Scarlet Knights on the doorstep, looking to double their lead. At the line. Here comes the snap. And he's going to take it. Walensky diving forward. Does he make it? Nope. Looks like he's a bit short. How close is he to the line? Let's see. He's at about the 1. So I'm sitting here, I'm trying to look like, well, trying to look down the field. It's like trying to see everything that's going on. And I realized, wait a minute, I've got a monitor right in front of me. It's like, what did I even bother bringing it if I'm not going to look at it? So the ball's at the 1-yard line right now. So it'll be 2nd and goal. And actually the scoreboard says it's on the 2, but it looks to be closer to the 1. But whatever, they're close. And they still have 3 more tries to punch it in. And here we go once again. There's a snap. Walensky hands it off, and he's in clean. And still trying to figure out who got 34. Okay, so that's number 34. So that's actually, is that 34 or 14? Okay, yeah. Sometimes, especially in with the glare in the sun and with these dark numbers, sometimes it's hard to see. If it's 34 for the Scarlet Knights, it's Thomas Bosang. And they're going to try for just a standard kicked extra point this time with Rivera Munoz looking to kick. There's a snap. Ball put down. Kick goes up. It's blocked.
Blocked by number 68.
And the block going to number 68 for the Middies. 68, who is anonymous apparently. Oh, 68, Amy Hall. That's right. But going down. We get the roster numbers for Dracut at the last minute, so still trying to figure out who's who here. But there we go. So that kick is actually not good either. So 2 touchdowns. Both times they tried the point after. They did not convert. Nonetheless, they lead this game 12-0. And they get set to kick it off once again. We're still in the first quarter. 4:02 left to go in quarter number 1. And the Scarlet Knights, in fact, last time too, against when we first saw them against Malden Catholic, they ran up an early lead. So here we go. Once again, Rivera Munoz here with the kick. And that's going to make it all the way down to the 20. Goes over his head, and it's probably going to sail into the end zone. It rolls back there, and it does. So it's going to be a touchback. Dracut gets it at their own 20. So there we go. So the attempt actually went over the head of Wyatt Lasana. So Dracut will take over at their own 20-yard line. And I think actually it's the worst field position either team has had all game so far. And we've got a timeout called. And so now the coaches will go over things here. Dracut trying to get things together here. They've only had the ball for a total of, I think it was 4 plays. But they started from the 40 and then from the 45 and didn't make it to the other 45. So they basically went 4 and out after North Andover scored. North Andover got the ball back and they punched it in again. So that's where Dracut finds themselves right now. So the coach is trying to calm them down a little bit, go over some strategy. And Tom Regan, the head coach, talking to his Scarlet Knights, along with his coaching assistants. Just a quick reminder, you're going to see the varsity team play tonight. They're not going to be here at Walsh. They're actually out in Dracut. But thanks to our friends at Dracut Access Television, they're letting us simulcast their television coverage tonight. So we'll have that on Cam Access and Cam HD. The kickoff will be 7 o'clock. The pregame starts at 6:55. So in addition to this game, you're also going to see the varsity game. So we've got a football doubleheader of sorts today right here on North Andover Cam and Cam Sports. So it's tonight Cam Access, which is Channel 22 on Comcast, Channel 24 on Verizon, and Cam HD, which is 2124 for your Verizon viewers. And so they're in the shotgun. First play from scrimmage. Back goes Rodriguez. Can he throw it? No, he's taken out a sack. He loses the ball. Let's see. Let's see who's got the ball. Do they? Let's see. No, it's considered a loss there. So North Andover did not wind up getting the ball, but they did. That was a huge sack. Huge sack there. And North Andover's defense has done a nice job so far getting through the Dracut offensive line. So the ball looks to be at about the 10-yard line. So we're looking at 2nd and 20. 2nd and 21, actually, according to the scoreboard here. So the ball is between the 9 and 10 now. Not a good situation for Dracut. They already found themselves in a little bit of a hole, and that hole just got a wee bit deeper. Second play from scrimmage. Rodriguez calling signals, gets the ball out of the shotgun. He just hands it off, and they get a few yards back. They bring it all the way up to about the 14-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 16. And I believe the ball carrier on that one was number 21, Israel De Jesus. So now we've got a 3rd down situation once again. Last time it was 3rd down and just a couple. This time 3rd and 16. So Dracut either having to break out a long run or perhaps try and go to the air. In fact, I think of that 1st down play, De Jesus was trying exactly that. And, hang on. There's a flag on the play as everyone went before the ball got snapped, and I think it's going to be a false start. Or will it be? Let's see. And they're walking it back, so yeah, it looks to be about a 5-yard penalty. Yep. So we're back even further now. So that yardage they made up with that Rodriguez, with that run from De Jesus just went for naught as they just lost that yardage with a false start penalty. Snap once again to Rodriguez. on the run. He throws. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted there by Colin Watanoli of the Scarlet Knights. One of the few players with light jersey numbers there, so he's easier to identify. And let's see, 4th and 21. 4th and 21. Let's see what Dracut ends up doing here. They are sending someone back for punt coverage, and that someone seems to be Zach Walensky. And so Dracut will punt. And Dracut needs one more player on the field. Here we go. All right, so here we go. Dracut punting. Oh, almost didn't nail this up. It's blocked! It's blocked, and who's going to get it? North Andover's get it, and he runs it in! A special teams touchdown for the Scarlet Knights! Got to see who got that.
43, I think.
43. Looking at the roster here, that's Leonex Abreu. So there we go. Oh, hang on. Well, at any rate, Abreu just got some love, so I mentioned him. But so Dracut goes to punt. The punt gets blocked. And actually, did they run? Oh, I guess no, they didn't run it in because the ball. I guess they call the ball dead. I thought he ran it in, but no, they called the ball dead. And so the ball is on the 3-yard line. Scarlet Knights get a 1st and goal. Yeah, we got just over a minute and a half left to go in this first period here. And let's see. Well. Oh, it's counted as a touchdown. Okay, there we go. So, and the kick attempt is blocked. So after all that, it was indeed. We just weren't sure where they were going with it, but they indeed were just. They didn't see it on the. We didn't see it on the scoreboard initially, and we thought, but it turned out it was a touchdown. They did run it in, so that was a special teams touchdown for the Scarlet Knights. Once again, the extra point goes for naught, but now they're up by 3 scores. It's 18 now for the Scarlet Knights, and still nothing for the Dracut Middies. And yeah. Dracut right now. Let's see. Well, let's see. Once again, to do the kickoff there, that's Roberto Rivera Munoz. And so here we go. Give me the sign. Knights are ready to go. Here's another kickoff. Up it goes. That's, again, a nice kick. This time it's fielded cleanly in the 15, and he's got it. And, oh, he's able to get some space. Where's he going there? Taken down finally. Oh, one of the players might have come in a little late, but 45 is the player there. That's Wyatt Lasana. So a nice pickup there. Nice return on that kickoff. He got it at about his own 15 and brought it all the way up to the 43. So that's you're looking at about a 28-yard return there with just under a minute and a half left. So if Dracut can do something here, maybe that last exchange was a blessing in disguise. At least now they have a better crack at it with better field position rather than being stuck in their own goal line, basically, stuck right by the goal line. And we've got a whistle. Nope, actually, they're still going. And there's the snap was handed off there, and he goes nowhere. Let's see what the number is when he comes up. Jersey number is number 21. That's Israel De Jesus once again. He's already had a couple of carries. And Yeah, he's, let's see, gets it to about the 44, so we're looking at second and about 9. Under a minute left to go in this first quarter. It'd be interesting if they made it to the 50 right at the end of the quarter. Because then they don't even have to move the ball. They basically swap sides. 40 seconds left. Rodriguez under center. Gets the snap. Hands it off. And going down there and stopped. Nice gain. He makes it about a yard shy of the first down. And that is 21. That's DeJesus. So DeJesus has done the lion's share of the running so far. And now, basically, they did give it to him. I thought he was stopped a little short, but they did give it to him. So he does get the first down. And I think for the first time today, Dracut moves the chains. And just in time for them to move the chains the other way because we're at the end of the quarter here. 2-1, and there we go. End of the first quarter, and right now, Scarlet Knights up to a 3-score lead. Score stands. The Scarlet Knights, 18. And the Dracut Middies, nothing. We'll be back next with second quarter action. You're watching Scarlet Knights football right here on North Andover Cam and Cam Sports. All right, second quarter about to start here. Dracut gets the snap, hand it off. DeJesus has it once again. And he is brought back. And actually, that was a takeaway. North Andover got it. So there we go. It just DeJesus had it and basically just gets stripped. And so North Andover gets it. Right now, North Andover, both defense and offense, all over the place. And Dracut's just standing there like, uh-oh.
And the one who caught that was number 24.
That's Walensky again. Walensky's been all over the place, as he normally is. So the ball now for the Scarlet Knights is on their own 49-yard line as they come up. And once again, they're going with the players. Oh, actually, they took, I believe that was a first snap from center.
That was number...
And so now they're swapping players out. That's coming off the field there is number 85. That's Anthony Acola. And then coming back on with the play from the sidelines. I hope that's Acola because apparently there are two 85s out there, one of them wearing the white numbers and then the other one wearing the non-white numbers. So,
wonder whose choice.
and actually there's one that's Donovan LaLumiere and the other one's Anthony Acola. Acola is a tight end and LaLumiere is a wide receiver. And we've got a whistle right after the snap. And we've got some laundry on the field. And it looks to be probably a false start on the defense. On the offense, rather. You can't have a false start on the defense. False start on the offense, and they're going to count it off 5 yards. So North Andover, I believe that was their first penalty. It was a false start. They're penalized for 5 yards, and now it is going to be 2nd and 15 from the 44-yard line.
With both teams having 1 foul each.
And so here we go once again with Andover up to the line. And there's the handoff. Gets in, gets wide, gets around, and then gets corralled.
Number 14.
That's
pushed down.
McNaughton. That's McNaught actually once again. Nice job. He was trying to spin around the Dracut defense. Dracut just not letting him elude them. Nice job by the Dracut defense. And now North Andover back even further as the ball is now on their own 43. So far they've had 2 plays from scrimmage plus a penalty, and they've basically lost. They've lost yardage. They haven't gained anything. So once again, this might be a bit of a momentum boost for Dracut, depending on what happens here. Because North Andover has shown big play capability. All you need here is a big run by Walensky or a pass from Walensky to Salfrank or one of his other receivers, and Dracut's momentum could be poof, gone. So here we go. At center. Man in motion. And I believe that's Dominic Pafini. He tosses
24.
out, and let's see. He's still on the way there. He's going to get the first down, and then some, and he's still running with it, and finally brought out of bounds.
Walensky down at.
That marked him down at about the 30.
30 yards. That's pretty far for them. Not going.
Yeah, it's a big gainer. I think that might have been Walensky on the play once again.
Indeed.
No surprise there.
Especially with what I've seen Walensky do so far, it appears he's doing really good.
Yeah. Walensky is like one of the. Well, it's funny because like right now the family name is really big because Zach's older brother Jake has done some great jobs, some great stuff. For the basketball team, but also did some stuff for the varsity football team too, and you'll get to see him in action tonight. Once again, 6:55 tonight on Cam Access and Cam HD. Once again, we won't be at the game, but Dracut Access TV is allowing us to carry their feed live, so you'll be able to watch that game tonight from the comfort of your own home, and you'll even be able to watch it if you've got the ScreenWeave app. You can watch it on your Roku or Apple TV because that just went live last night. So,
now it's
more ways you can watch North Andover Cam.
quarter 1 at the 30-yard mark, it appears.
Yep, 30-yard line, 1st and 10, and once again I mentioned there was a third, and but I mentioned that this offense can break a big play, and they did exactly that. Huge play there, as they were back, I believe, at about the 43-yard line. So that's about.
It's like
that's about a 27-yard gain. So nice bit of running there, and
North Andover huddling.
North Andover actually both players on their knees while the referees settle something here.
So maybe.
Hopefully they're talking about something game related. I just think if you've ever seen Bull Durham, when they had to stop in the play and all the players were standing around the mound discussing things that had nothing to do with baseball.
Also, for any of our European viewers, if they even exist, I'd like to say hi. If we have any European, as we have heard the tragic news coming out of the United Kingdom today.
Oh yes, Prince Philip. Yep. Well, if we're talking about international viewers now, if you're talking to England, I'm talking to Australia. Hey, to any Australian viewers out there, go Cats. So, anyway.
Good one.
Let's see here. 7:36 left to go in this second quarter. 18-0, and still discussion going on between the referees. Not sure about what. Maybe something like, no, we had pizza last week. What about Chinese?
I think they're probably talking about Mexican.
Well,
maybe going for some Chipotle.
Either way, I'm there.
I'm going anywhere as long as it's not Chinese.
Hey, no. Don't be saying that. There's a lot of good Chinese food around here. Excellent Chinese food around here. And
can't tell what's going on.
Yeah, no, I think we're.
I'm about something.
I have no idea what's going on here, but.
I don't know either. Appears something good must have just happened as they just collapsed. So.
Yeah, but normally in a case like that, like it's usually like an injury or something like that. But I don't see anyone being carried or led off the field, so I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, the important part is North Andover back to the line of scrimmage now. 1st and 10 from the Dracut 30. And the handoff, and he's got it, and
Rush.
still in there.
He's down.
And I believe that's Abreu once again.
That is.
It was a fullback.
43.
Yep, that is indeed him. Leonix Abreu. I hope I'm getting your first name right. 6:59 left to go now. And that's another first down carry, so now they've got it at the 20. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Dracut 20. And North Andover looking to go up at least 24
First down.
before the end of the half. As they get the ball, it's on the just a nose inside the 20, actually. So here we go once again. And that's Buffini under center. Buffini takes the snap, hands off once again to Abreu. And Abreu runs into a wall. Abreu runs into a fray. And he gets nowhere, so it'll be basically 2nd and 10 from pretty much the same spot, just right on, actually maybe back a few inches or so, but the ball's still marked on the 20. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Scarlet Knights. As Buffini comes out with the play from scrimmage, with the play from the bench. Also back and forth really quick, number 25, Charles Finn. And they'll bring it up to the line of scrimmage. 5:48 left to go in this second quarter. North Andover off to a big lead, looking to get some more points now as Buffini is under center once again. He takes the snap, hands it off, and
There's a Finn and runs into
Finn
another wall.
And gets a couple, but not much. So let's see where the ball gets marked here. Putting it down at about the 16, so we're talking about 3rd and 6, it looks like. Thank you for tuning in today. You're watching Scarlet Night Football right here on Cam Sports, on Cam Access and Cam HD. One more game to go for the freshmen next Friday. It'll be the same time, 3:30. It's against Andover, and we'll carry it live for you right here on North Andover Cam. Here's the snap. Buffini hangs it out. Oh boy, that's a fumble. As I tried to get my words around handing off.
And looks like
I was tripping over my tongue trying to say handing the ball off. And by the time I got to it, the runner handed the ball off to the opposition. And so that's a big takeaway.
Pierce Dracut has the ball.
Big takeaway for Dracut. And now they have the ball. They're at about their own 20-21. Remember the last time they started a drive from this point in their territory? It did not go well at all. A big sack, another loss, and then wound up with a special teams touchdown for North Andover after a blocked punt. So we've got a timeout. And they're going over some stuff once again. So once again, I'll get to remind you about some stuff going on with Cam Sports. Next week, we've got a whole bunch of action going on, starting, well, right now, obviously, we've got the freshman football game. Tonight, varsity football comes in courtesy of our folks at Dracut Access Television. And after that, coming up on Saturday, there's going to be a swim meet that we're going to have for you live from Greater Lawrence Technical School. And then coming up next week, we've got another freshman game here. Freshman, and actually Tuesday, we've got unified basketball as North Andover takes on Tewksbury. We'll bring you that live from the Crozier Gymnasium here on the campus of North Andover High School. So we'll bring you that live. Next Friday, freshman football once again as they take on Andover. We'll have that game for you live too, right here on Cam Sports. And then I believe we've got another swim meet, and that's pretty much going to do it for the bulk of the Fall 2 schedule. But then on May 12th is a big day because we've got multiple sports going on at the same time. And once we figure out where all that stuff is going to get shown, you'll find out where all that stuff is going to get shown. So stay tuned to North Andover Cam, and we'll tell you what's going on with all of that. There we go. First down for Dracut now. They're at their own 21. Badly in need of points. And, of course, this would be a good opportunity for them because if they can march down here and get some points before the end of the half, they actually receive the ball to start the second half. So they might be able to double dip here if they can make something happen with the ball. As the handoff from center goes, and he's got a few yards. Nothing too much. And so
And just
they just moved it up, and it looks like it'll be about a 5-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 5. The ball now sitting on the 26-yard line. And whoop, we've got a whistle.
whistle, flag out.
Yeah, whistle, the flag is out, and that's going to be false start. So once again, they gained 5 yards, and this happened on their last drive too. They gained 5 yards, and then they lost it right away with a false start penalty. So they have to better coordinate getting out for the snap of the ball.
And actually, what you were just talking about, it made me think of something. I like to say, if you guys want to find any updates or anything, make sure to go to www.northandovercam.org, and that's where you can find this information.
Okay, meanwhile, we have another play from scrimmage, and it looks like they just made up that 5 yards they just lost as the ball goes back up to the 26. So it looks to be 3rd and 5 now. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, something around there. 3rd and 5, it says on the scoreboard here. And Dracut kind of doing some things. Oh, wow, they're looking. They've got Dracut now with trips out to the right. They're looking to throw. Rodriguez in the shotgun. They've had enough running. They've got a man in motion, and there's the snap, and oh no, another penalty, and that's another false start.
That's 2 false.
So here we go. They're basically, Dracut's having to gain the same 5 yards all over again. This is already twice in a row. They gain 5, they get penalized 5. They gain it right back, it gets penalized right back. It's like one of those things where you're on a yo-yo diet where you lose a bunch of weight and then you gain all the weight back.
Yeah.
Same type of thing. The ball now sitting once again at the 19-yard line. So it's back actually even a little further. So 3rd and 12, and they're going to do it once again. Let's see. Actually, they've got 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Rodriguez in the shotgun, calling signals, takes a snap, goes back, and oh, here comes a rush right away. He's able to get the ball off. Oh, over the head of the intended receiver, 81. Number 81. That is, let's see here, 81, just looking up the rush here, Connor McMorrow. McMorrow just went a little bit over his head. Rodriguez just put a little too much mustard on that. And now it's going to be 4th down and 12. And the question is, with Dracut, what do they do? Because last time they tried to punt, and that obviously didn't go so well. So
I think instead of punting, I think they might try to rush it in.
Well, the thing is, they've got their guy back, so they're going to try punting again. And so back now at the 48-yard line, North Andover has someone ready to cover the kick. So, and once again, last time they had to do this too. They only had 10 out there, so they had to have someone else come in. So, last time they did this, it went horribly wrong. You get the kick off. Actually, a nice kick, too. Oh, and it takes a bit of a bounce. Oh, that's going to be a huge kick. Going back after it there, I believe that's McNaught. He picks it up at his own 15. Oh, that is a huge block. And here comes McNaught now. He is wrapped up and put down.
Taken down by 21.
And the tackle being made there by Israel De Jesus. So he's been making plays on both sides of the ball today.
Which Jesus has made a lot of good plays today.
De Jesus has indeed made some things.
For Dracut.
So now it's funny because they were punting from like they were basically at their own 19. But the ball basically went past the kick returner and then just took a very friendly Dracut roll and just skipped about another 20 or 30 yards. He actually picked it up at his own 15. And we have a flag down. Although, is that a penalty flag, or are they just using that to mark the ball?
It appears to mark the ball.
The referee picks up his own flag now. And so it's 1st down and 10 for the Scarlet Knights.
And for anyone who's just tuning in, it is 18-0 of the second quarter, North Andover Knights with the 18.
All right. And let's see, actually they're moving the ball back further.
Must have been an actual flag on the play.
There was a penalty, and probably had something to do with a block that wasn't exactly wasn't exactly to spec. So now North Andover has the ball on basically like just around their own 12. So you figure the returner finally get the ball at his own 15, but that was pushed way back. So that's I think that was a 10-yard penalty, and they did that to start the drive. So it'll be 1st and 10, but it'll be way deep for North Andover. And so they hand it off, and he just runs right into a wall, and he's down. But they get, looks to be about 3 yards out of it, so it'll be 2nd and 7. Just have to see where they're marking the ball. Looks like they marked the ball at the 14-yard line. 14 or? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 14. 1:44 left to go in the second quarter. And North Andover back to the line. Are they going to try and run out the clock or try and do some magic down the field here? In the words of the old Jerry West song, they got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm sorry, not Jerry West, Jerry Reed. Jerry West is a basketball player.
And he's put down.
He is put down, and did he even gain anything out of that, or did he lose something?
Doesn't appear so.
Oh, he lost it, so it's back to its 3rd and 10 now. So this still might work out in Dracut's favor, because if North Andover can't get a first down and wound up having to give the ball back to Dracut, Dracut with better field position. That was a huge punt by the Dracut special teams. Huge punt. Here we go once again. Under center. Tosses out to the side. And with it there, that looks like Walensky. Walensky stops and gets taken out of bounds. And where are they marking the ball? About the 21. So looks to be about a 5-yard gain. So we're looking at 3rd and 5. And the clock is stopped with about a little under 30 seconds left. Actually, I'm sorry, that wasn't 3rd down, that's 4th down. Lost track of downs. That's 4th down and about 6. And it looks like we'll have the punting unit on the field. At least that's what Dracut's anticipating, because they've already got coverage going back there. Waiting to take the punt there. That's number 83, Michael Forsyth, hanging out at about the North Andover 45. So here we go. So it'll be Rivera Munoz to take the punt. Here we go. Gets the snap. Gets his boot to it. And it's a high spiraling kick. And that does take a Dracut-friendly bounce again as it kicks back, and it's on the 25. So Dracut has really benefited from punts in the second quarter. Their punt actually stopped, I think it went past the receiver at about the 45 and skipped all the way down to the 15, and then North Andover really couldn't do anything with it. And then North Andover punted, and there was some backspin on the ball, and it actually hit the ground and then went the other way in Dracut's favor. So Dracut's going to start out. Not a bad opportunity. They've got 15 seconds left, so maybe like if they do pass plays, maybe 2 shots at the end zone. They start on their own 25, and indeed they've got 2 receivers out to the left, 2 receivers out to the right. In the shotgun is Rodriguez, and he'll take the snap and he'll go back and look to throw. And North Andover coming in, and
number 49
Rodriguez is like,
puts
yep,
himself down.
Yep, ripcord. I'll just stop here, and that's how the half is going to end. Or is it? Do we got a whistle here? No, we've got a timeout. Or are they? Nope. They're just going to let it run out. So there we go. We are at halftime now. We are at halftime, and the score stands. The North Andover Scarlet Knights 18 and the Dracut Middies nothing. We'll be back with second half action next. You're watching Scarlet Knight football right here on North Andover Cam. Our apologies, we had some technical difficulties, and what we just missed there was a touchdown from North Andover. And they're going for the 2-point conversion now. And does he make it in? Let's see. No, does not make it in. So once again, North Andover does not get the 2-point conversion or any conversion anyway. They've had 2 kicks blocked, and they've had the 2-point conversions go for naught. But they did score another touchdown. It was a big play that came down, and it was caught, I believe it might have been Frank, who did a big catch inside the 10-yard line, and then from there they marched it in. So there we go. So 24-0 now in favor of the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Once again, my apologies for the